the boardroom is a composition.
Seated here are some of the parties brought together by a common interest to have the amendments to the Copyright and Neighbouring Act of 2006. The government was represented by the Uganda Registration Services Bureau and Uganda Law Reform Commission in a meeting with some performing artists and promoters, among them members of Parliament and a representative of the National Cultural Forum.
Chairperson.
Parliament has now granted leave to Mawakota North Member of Parliament Hilary Kiyaga to table a bill proposing amendments to the Copyright and Neighbouring Act of 2006. Kiyaga is a performing artist popularly known by his stage name, Dr. Hildeman.
The Leader of Opposition, together with other colleagues, have agreed that we collaborate with the government so that we holistically approach this matter, and we have begun on the consultations as we talk.
I don't think it's a crisis. All we need is goodwill to have these amendments considered, and I think then the movers and the stakeholders they represent will be excited about the prospect.
According to the performing artists, the amended law will enable them reap from what the content they saw instead of unscrupulous people gaining from their sweat. The artists also argue that the current law is outdated and does not address the existing realities of a digital era.
We do skits and say in a weekend one skit can go viral. Yeah, and it could have maybe 2 million hits, either on it's moving through the WhatsApp groups, it's on everywhere, but we never get any money, and yet the people like said the telecom operators will make billions off that one skit.
Talk about the callback tunes, which we all know, where an artist gets 1.8% out of the 100% that is shared. Basically, most of the revenues is taken by the telecom companies and their brokers.
Some of the areas the proposed amendment cover touch on regulation, administration, protection, and strengthening the collection society.
There need to be a proper tariff system, because when we talk about collecting societies, we are basically trying to consider two issues. That is public interest and private interest, meaning that in order to set a tariff system that works, government must be involved, because they are the ones that have access to all these documents that will inform the tariff system. To say
it is envisaged that the proper alignment of the industry could make it a top revenue earner.
I believe that with the amendments, if they go through, and the new revenue streams that we have identified in the amendments, the sector will contribute much more. It will overtake oil, it will overtake coffee.
A report by the Uganda Bureau of Statistics released in 2017 shows that the performing industry in Uganda generated $849 million during the period under review. Jackson Onyango, NTV.